you guys doing today? So Mr. Muscarella coming at you, and we've only got 2 more problems to do in our review, so let's get right to it. Here's Solving Trig Equations Review, problem number 6. Alright, so here in example 6, it says solve the equation in the interval 0 to 2 pi, and we've got cosine 2x plus 5 cos x plus 3 equals 0. Now we are going to take cosine of 2x, and we're going to substitute that puppy out because can't really do too much with the way it's written. So we're going to change that to 2 cos squared x minus 1. That is going to help us rewrite the equation from what it was originally given as this once we clean everything up. 2 cos squared x plus 5 cosine x plus 2 equals 0. From here, we'll go ahead and factor this, and we'll get 2 cos x plus 1, that quantity, times the quantity cos x plus 2 equals 0. Now when we set each one of these factors equal to 0, on the left-hand side we'll get cosine of x equals negative 1/2, and on the right-hand side we'll get cos x equals negative 2. Now one of the things you always want to kind of remember and think about a little bit is what's the range for the cosine function? Well, I'm sure you know that that's between negative 1 and 1. That's going to play into our solutions here momentarily. Now on the left-hand side, of course, we'll get cosine of x equals negative 1/2 will give us the solutions of 2 pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3. But on the right-hand side, this cos x equals negative 2, there is no solution that will give us that as an answer because negative 2 is outside of that restriction from negative 1 to 1. Therefore, we do not even have to worry about that piece of it at all. Cosine x equals negative 2 doesn't give us any solutions. So our only 2 solutions are x equals 2 pi over 3 and x equals 4 pi over 3. Now, similar to some other problems, we could have done this using a u-substitution. So let's take a look at what that would look like. Now, if we wanted to start this off the same way, we would go ahead and make our substitution for cosine of 2x, just like we did previously, and we would change that to our 2 cos squared x minus 1. And then from there, we would clean everything up. We'd have 2 cos squared x plus 5 cos x plus 2 equals 0. And then this is where we would do our u substitution. We're like, okay, let u equal cosine of x. No big deal. That's going to make our problem 2u squared plus 5u plus 2 equals 0. From there, some people might see the factoring pattern a little bit easier. And of course, you would know that that's 2u plus 1 and u plus 2, those 2 quantities. Setting each quantity equal to 0 and solving, again, we get u equals negative 1/2 and u equals negative 2. So after we back substitute and we put cosine of x back in for u, we will end up with cosine of x equals negative 1/2 and cosine of x equals negative 2. And of course, the only 2 values that will be returned are 2 pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3, because nowhere on the unit circle is cosine x return a value of negative 2. That's it for example number 6. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch up with you for the last example. That's right, only 1 more to go after this one. So I'll catch up with you guys really soon for example number 7. Peace out.